National State University is rated as one of the second largest training window for postgraduate education in Nigeria. And the reason is simple. We have had very consistent programs that gives candidates and will-be candidates opportunity to come in, engage with the system, and graduate at what due. And basically, this is because the university has had some kind of consistent structures that the enablers has made it such. For instance, at the end of every you don't have to wait to pull all the results of postgraduate students. Students at the postgraduate level to graduate at their time. What it means is that if for any reason you have your exit today, the next PG board meeting, your result will be taken, and the next Senate will be pronounced a graduate. So it makes it so easy that it's not like an endless fix. When you come in here, there are three things that are guaranteed. First, quality teaching, engagement with the system, and then there will be graduation. That's the excellence, and that's one of the key drivers and the key influences of the fact that has made us a unique institution. When I came in, what I did was only to maintain the status quo and perhaps to increase the speed at which we do things. Of course, also bring some novelties in making sure that we don't lose out. It's so easy to be at the top, but remaining there, it requires a lot of innovation. Now, what are the challenges? One of the things we did was to see that the volume of the traffic is increasing. So we needed to have methods and ways of sustaining that without losing quality. So what we did was to integrate ICT largely into our activities.
The PG school has also ensured that our processes were automated through the introduction of ICT, especially in the last 7 months when the current dean, Professor Ari, took over office. We are inclined to ensure that we are 21st century compliant as far as ICT-driven sort of processes are concerned in the PG school, and we're making a lot of progress on that front.
There were certain encumbrances that normally students face. One of it is the fact that you keep moving back and forth to get to know about your results or your status. So we decided to deploy what we call the tracker system. It means that at every stage of your work, there's an interaction between you and the School of Postgraduate Studies. At a point, because of the fact that NASA has built a reputation, every person comes to get crash. So what we did was to go to the best practice, international best practice, to allow admission follow the pattern of a semester system. Basically, postgraduate students programs are run on the basis of number of semesters achieved. So what we did was to make sure that at every end of every semester, there will be admissions. So when you jump into the box at the time that you are ready, rather than allow everybody crowd and then we see ourselves battling with people not meeting the sufficient training time and wanting to write exams, we've allowed you to come at the time that you can be able to fit into our programs, and then we don't have a problem. So that way we do not compromise quality. And then importantly too, we have had extensive engagement with our students. We are not taking anything for granted. We know that people coming from postgraduate education, especially in Nasarawa, are people that are highly educated. They only wanted some kind of diversity, some kind of value addition. That is why they are here. So we also look at them as resource base. So in the process, we have interactions on a regular basis at the faculty level, departmental level, and the PG level. So that together we see a vision for which we want the PG school to run. Again, I'd like to also say without contradiction that we've opened up our window for international participation. Our visits to various institutions, our visits to the industry, our visits to systems like ours has allowed for a lot of collaboration, exchange of faculty members. And I'm happy to note that today we even have directly from abroad students enrolling directly, not like those who are resident in Nigeria. We have people that come straight away from their home countries to do a PG program here, and we have to have them get engaged. Now, the secret is we are running a student-centric process, a student-centric learning system. And that means that we need to have the input of these students on a regular basis. Most importantly, too, was for us to change the learning environment, knowing that it's a PG board, School of Postgraduate Studies is supposed to be a major service center in the university, the centrifuge of all. So we have to make sure that all our facilities are top notch. What we tried to do was to create first and foremost smart classrooms, so that every PG student, wherever you are, you can participate in your program. And you can also have your examination, whether it is oral, through virtual platform. And then we can also have our external examination outside of schools of Nigeria, depending on the specialty of the person that you want to have assignment.
We have also pulled resources from different directions to ensure that we give the PG school a facelift so that it will be 21st century compliant. The reason is simple. The kind of students we deal with are senior persons. They are coming from various sectors, private and public, and they have shown commitment. They are they are pliable to the rules and regulations of the school. So we thought we must improve the environment that they study, and that's why you could see that we have remodeled our boardroom. We have remodeled all our Viva rooms. We have remodeled the auditorium and the environment itself. We have introduced a lot of things. And talking about the automation process, we are introducing internet hubs around the environment of the PG school. We have also introduced more facility for parking lots and so on. So the crowded nature of the transaction, if you like, within the PG school has changed. It has improved, obviously, and we're proud of that.
The PG school has enjoyed the support of management in terms of digitization of payments, and this has kept us afloat because right from the clearance down to the school fees payment, we're able to keep track on all this. And we also enjoy some financial autonomy. There are certain aspects of the funds that we control in terms of the PG dues and the actual management of such funds. We are at the point of finalizing all our payments to be digital, and with also the data policy in place to keep track of students. This has also been integrated in the financial arrangements in place to ensure that we don't lose track of any income that is due to the university. This is kudos to the management for granting us a nod to that in that direction.
We have been re-energized by the support of the Vice Chancellor and the management of the university. And because of this support, we've been able to improve on our revenue drive. We've been able to improve on our admission quota. We're also been able to improve on the graduation quota.
Well, like I said, we had to partner, we had to open our space, we had to look at the environment generally. So the environment, our focus is internal and external. There is a bigger dream of the Vice Chancellor that they call the Green Campus Initiative. The PG school took it strongly and decided that we must change, we should be a center of excellence. What we are trying to do, every inch of our PG school has been mapped. As of today, we have been able to cover over 1,000 square meters with asphalt roads, with gardens. We're trying to put ICT hubs within the gardens. We're trying to move business centers outside of the PG school to a location so that everybody that comes here feels comfortable. We are trying to make security a priority issue. Every part of the PG school is surrounded by CCTV camera. We are trying to open up opportunities for more and more participation by our students and our alumni to be engaged in whatever they thought they can do to make sure that the PG school is better than it was before. I can assure you, we have all of our 7 Viva room up top notch. We have our conference, our auditorium, what we now have as SB Mohammed Auditorium, a world-class facility, so that we can continue to open the space for dialogue, academic discourse, and all that will attract scholars in and outside of the country. Our environment, we are so passionate about it that we want to make sure that by the next few months, every part of it, every square meter of the PG school is green, and we are dedicated to ensuring that happens.